YouTube. Today I will be speaking about ADOC, drug overdose, and organ harvesting. Around the time that it was mass media coverage about the danger of fentanyl and a spike in drug overdose was around the same time the Alabama Department of Corrections became so lenient on guys that had OD'd. It was a time when if you was found to be under the influence of any illegal substance, you would be written up and put in lockup. In recent years, that stopped. When an inmate is found to have overdosed, they'll keep hitting him with Narcan and Narcans till he's revived, take him somewhere for about an hour and then throw him right back in the same dorm. It was later found out that it was an order issued out for all prisons in Alabama where if an inmate dies and no one claims the body, family members and relatives, so he can have a proper burial, these same dead bodies will be taken to limestone. Now, where can you stop on your way to limestone? UAB. It was later revealed that Alabama had worked some backroom deal with UAB to harvest organs. Now, we know it wasn't for free. So it get to a point where you sit back and look and say, well, who had that deal going on? Who was getting paid for these inmates' organs? They often say if you follow the money, you'll find the corruption, but it seems as if it was swept up under the rug. These people have allowed these guys to keep overdosing until they die. Because in order to harvest organs, what do you need? Dead bodies. You need dead bodies. So it get to a point where you can sit back and assess the facts, and you will see that it's a big ring going on where they encapsulate these guys in the environment, give them all the tools they need to kill themselves, and find a way to make a profit off these dead bodies, the same way they make a profit off guys being alive working in that system. So you will have to ask yourself, who's more at fault? Who's more at fault? The person that bumps their head in the dark or the person that cut off the lights? Now I understand, inmates, the undesirables are grown men. I understand most people sit back and say, well, hey, they put themselves in there. Well, I'm a law-abiding citizen. I never broke the law. They could have did the same thing. That's obviously what they wanted. But check this analogy. Once you know somebody's weakness, to enclose them in an environment that force feed their weakness, then who's at fault? It's almost like a parent taking a child, a toddler, and putting them in a room full of all types of dangerous chemicals and closing the door. What do you think is going to happen? And like I said, it's a money grab. They harvesting organs. If you look at it, whoever was getting that money for those organs, that'll trickle down to who carried out the orders to allow these guys to keep having access to a deadly drug like fentanyl until they overdose, until they die. Like I said again, at the end of the day, who's really at fault? The person that bumped their heads in the dark or the person that cut off the lights?